When Moses told his brother from Egypt to let his people go, he laughed. He didn't want to let his people go. He didn't want to do nothing. I gave them warning. They did not listen. This black guy with this white man said if he don't stop, you're going to get popped. And he going to be put to death. Right now, I just texted my state attorney with the civil rights number of a disability. And what this black man just said, and he threatened. And while at Texas, Dallas crossed that line with Yellow Breeze in Houston, Texas. And these black kids and the rest of them, they want to use violence. And he just left this hospital playing dumb. God is not going to play with you. Jesus not going to play with these kids. They touch me, they get 30 years and they have to pay $30 million. This black guy just left the parking lot. And another person just saw him and heard what he said. So when the time comes, now I'm asking for death from everybody. I say, Donald Trump, if you want America to be great, you got to be willing to give that price, Donald Trump. You got to be willing to give that price that God asked for. Gang members got to die. The kids got to be put to death. Miss Crystal, and in the Supreme Court, I need you to hear me right. The gang members must not survive from this. They must not survive from this by any means necessary. The gang members must not survive from this. Paul Wall, all of them must be put to death. They must not survive from this. You hear me? The gang members must not survive from this by any means necessary. God sent me to do something. They must not survive from it. These kids, they must die in quality. They must not survive from this. They're in my way attacking Social Security with the racism with disability. They must not survive from this. You hear me? Donald Trump, the gang members must not survive from this. Joe Biden, I sent you a letter. They must not survive from this. God sent me to do something. An example must be made. Nobody must not survive. They must not sit in that jail. They must, at any means necessary. God told me they must not survive. Them dumb black kids in Dallas and the rest of them, they touch me. They got to pay $30 million to pay. That bullet come this way. They got to pay. They got to die. Mexican and black, they must get dealt with in accordingly. They must get dealt with. This must happen. This is for the greater good. God have sent me to do a job for the greater good. This is about Social Security and disability. And I'm not going to allow no black, selfish kid and a mom that got all of the advantage in the world in schools and other people don't have that advantage, where disability don't have that advantage, where dictators and narcissists don't give chances in this business. By any means necessary, I was told to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I don't care what you call me. I was told to do whatever it takes. The black people got the advantage where other people don't. And they take their gifts for granted. I was told to do whatever it takes. And this is about disability. They mad because we ain't walked our own black mad because we ain't walking with anger. And they dumb kids and them walking with anger. This must happen accordingly. I don't care if they're white or black, Jay Prince, everybody in this community must go down. This must happen accordingly. They must not survive from this. You hear me, Joe Biden? If you want to make America great, they must die accordingly. These kids at Dallas and Houston had their chance, and they didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen at all. I just said, Miss Crystal, they must be put to death. Everybody involvement must die. And the state of Texas penalty, soon as that bullet come this way, and all of them involved, the jury don't put them to death, they die from racism. Because Donald Trump voters showed their hands, and they gonna get called out on it. You have showed your hands, and you did exactly what I wanted you to do. If the jury can't put the gang members to death and everybody involved, they would die. That's why you did exactly what I want you to do. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. That baseball field and the voters in 2009, that's why the task that's ahead is going to serve God well. The black and the Mexican must die. Houston rappers in Dallas must be put to death. You show no love, and God show no love. A price must be given as equal. So that black guy said something. We protect our nation with a peaceful protest. So that's what that is. The police, we're going to take care of it.